Hello, welcome, and today I'm going to show you how to do this braid held ponytail. And it's a low ponytail, it's very pretty, it's quite elegant, simple, but I feel that the braids add an accent to it, so you could wear it out as well if you wanted to. So let's get started. Alright then, for this tutorial you will need a brush, tangle teaser, comb, whatever you want to use, some little mini hair clips or hairbands. These are just little elastic ones. Be careful with them, not all of them are terribly hair safe and some of them will need cut out rather than pulled out of your hair. Start with, I'm going to detangle. Now for this style you actually don't need very much hair. You could do this style, I would suggest anything over shoulder length would be absolutely fine. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is to section, and the first section, so we're going to take 3 little sections out of our hair, one at the top on the back and 2 each on the sides. So from the top, just about there, and it's probably 2 centimetres across and maybe half a centimetre thick, and I'm going to take this section and I'm going to English braid it. Alright, so we have 1 plait, centre, middle, back, and we need 2 more. We're going to take them from this bit here, just at the base, and try and get the sections to be equal size to the one you took at the back and evenly spaced on both sides. A little bit more. And I'm actually just going to plait these down, being very careful not to get any of the main section of hair into these plaits, because that will make what comes later a lot more difficult. So just occasionally push it back out the way. Alright then, 2 plaits at the front and 1 at the back. I'm going to separate out these plaits and then I'm going to take the rest of my hair and I'm going to very quickly English braid it. This is not part of the style. You could have it as part of the style if you wanted, but this is actually literally just to get the hair out of the way of the plaits, because otherwise it's almost impossible to not include other bits of hair in your plaits, and that makes them look messy, and it also makes the hairstyle very difficult to adjust and also to take out later on. And as usual, when you're plaiting for sectioning, you don't need to plait all the way to the bottom. Plait a good way down, secure. Okay, so this bit's sectioned, I've got my 3 plaits. I'm going to English braid them together, sort of middle back of my hair, so I'll just show you that. I am crossing these 2 first and then starting an under English braid. As usual, pulling it around to the front because it is a lot easier on the arms. you have shorter hair, you probably won't need to do this. Now for where I've put it on my head, these plaits all come out about the same length where they meet, so I should be able to plait all the way to the bottom, or nearly anyway. The central one's always going to be a little bit longer. And then take another hairband. Alright. And then I'm just going to release this plait. If you wanted to, you could have just left that plait there and weaved in this other plait through it. But I really quite like the ponytail that this creates. And just arrange your hair. You can add a couple of pins if need be, and this is what it looks like. And if you want to, you can just wrap this bit around your ponytail. You can wrap this end around your ponytail if that was what you'd rather do. You can always add in extra bits. You could add in some extra decorations. You could add in some ribbons for each of the braids as well. Now I really like this ponytail. I think it's very comfortable. I think it's quite hair safe. You're not using big hair bands. And once you've put this single plait in, this big one, this one can be done, this hairband here can be quite loose, and you can remove the other hairbands so that you have the least possible points of damage on your hair. Because hairbands, especially if you put them in the same place over and over and over again, will gradually damage your hair, especially if you're trying to grow it. Okay.